Hockey Day Minnesota taking place Saturday. 3 games. You can find them all on Bally Sports North. Happy to be joined now by Hermantown head coach Patrick Andrews. Coach, we appreciate the time. It looks like you guys are on the trek right now towards the Twin Cities. How's the trip going so far?
Oh, it's great. I don't have to do anything. Get on the bus and ride. It's quite snowy leaving this morning, blowing all over, but it's painless for me.
Yeah. How cool is it? How fired up are the guys to be playing and participating in Hockey Day Minnesota? I know for each program it can take on a similar but maybe a little bit of a different feeling. What's it mean for your program to be taking part in the event?
Well, first and foremost, it's just a huge honor. Just a huge shout out to the committee and White Bear Lake and Matamidi for asking us to be a part of it. So that's first and foremost, and it means a lot to our program. It's kind of one of those things that when you look at the schedule of the season, you always look at Hockey Day, who's playing in it, and to be a part of that, to be recognized for the success our program's had, to be a program that people value and want to watch is awesome. And we were lucky enough to host it in 2010, so we know how special that is, and to see how much it's growing too in the last 12 years and what this whole thing has become is it's really neat to see, and it's amazing to be a part of.
You guys are the defending Class A state champions, 13-2-1 so far this year. How has the team adjusted to kind of being the hunted now? Everyone, you guys probably have the target on your back. Everyone wants to take down the champs from last season. You're probably getting everyone's best shot yet through 16 games so far this year. Pretty good at 13-2-1.
It's been a great year. The guys have responded awesome. You lose some special guys every year, and you never know who's going to step up and who's going to respond. And it's been a total team effort this year with very balanced scoring and great senior leadership. It's been really cool to see, and the guys have it's been great. It's been really fun. I'm excited to see how the whole thing transpires here going into playoffs and a playoff run. And we always seem to get everyone's best game year in and year out, but having that state championship label, I think, definitely has upped the quality of effort that we see from everybody.
Hermantown head coach Patrick Andrews joining us. Hockey Day Minnesota, Saturday, triple header. Catch all 3 games on Bally Sports North. Hermantown will be taking on Matamidi. Puck's scheduled to drop at 1 p.m. Of course, with Hockey Day Minnesota, Coach, it's outdoors. You're in the elements. Does anything change preparation-wise, or is it still kind of the same where it's like drop the puck, business as usual, let's get to work?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some change. We practiced outside here a couple times in the last few weeks just to get the boys ready. Our guys are definitely used to playing outside. We have a ton of rink rat culture at Hermantown. It's something we take a lot of pride in. We have 7 outdoor sheets that are Zamboni, so we have great outdoor ice. But obviously, as the high school team, we don't practice out there very much. So we wanted to make a point of that. So that's been really fun, just to get kind of back to the roots. And I think the guys have really enjoyed outdoor practice, and it might be something we do just going forward throughout, next season and beyond, just because it's kind of fun to see the guys back out in the elements and just having fun with it. So that's been cool. And the rest of it's a really important game. Anytime we play Matamidi, it's a great game. We have a great rivalry. It's 2 really good teams and 2 teams that kind of find themselves at the top of Class A year in and year out. So it would be a big game on the schedule regardless. And then the fact that it's Hockey Day just kind of adds to the excitement in the field.
I've talked with a couple other coaches this week. I know most teams are unveiling some sharp-looking sweaters for this one. Many teams going with a retro look. I saw on your guys' Twitter account. You're also going with a very, very sharp-looking uniform. What went into the design process for this one?
Well, it kind of started all around the logo. The logo, it's the same one that's on my hat here. This old-school retro cartoon hawk was on the sign that welcomed people to Hermantown amateur hockey in the early to mid 80s before we even had a rink, an indoor rink. So that's where I grew up playing. It was on some of the old jerseys. So we definitely wanted to pay homage to our outdoor roots. and try to pull that in. So that was pretty cool to do that. And there's some cool elements in the jersey with the state of Minnesota with our logo and 4 stars representing our 4 championships. And then the baby blue just seemed like a fun thing. So I think they turned out awesome.
They did. They turned out really, really sharp. Hermantown head coach Patrick Andrews with us. Hockey Day, Minnesota, Saturday, 3 games, all on Bally Sports North. Last one for you, Coach. What sort of atmosphere are you expecting on Saturday? I've asked each coach that this week along the way and have gotten different answers that all kind of circulate around the idea of like controlled chaos, just crazy atmosphere, goosebump worthy. So what are you expecting on Saturday?
No, I think all that for sure. I think it'll have a bit of a playoff state tournament feel with the media and the broadcast and the excitement, and I think it'll have a great just celebration of hockey carnival feel, being outside in the fire pits and seeing the people. And I think there's gonna be a lot of Hermantown people, so hopefully you see a lot of blue and gold in the stands. I talked to a ton of people. I know their youth teams are coming down. A bunch of our youth teams, I think almost all of them, are playing somewhere in the cities tonight or tomorrow to make sure that they could be at the game. A lot of students are coming down, so I think there'll be a lot of Hermantown people there, and I just think it's going to be a great atmosphere to celebrate hockey in the state.
Hermantown takes on Matomidi. Puck drop scheduled for 1 p.m. on Saturday in Hockey Day, Minnesota. He is head coach Patrick Andrews for the Hermantown boys hockey team. Coach, we appreciate the time and best of luck on Saturday.
Oh, thanks for having me, Mitch. Take care.